Good day guys, Bing here. So today we're going to try this one. Okay, so it's actually quite simple. So first, also we're going to model the whole thing. Okay, so not only those like columns, but also all these the top bit. So this I just had a try, so very simple. I didn't model a lot of things, just use model line instead for the top, and so that's for the base. We can use a pattern based family for this one. So instead of create this as like adaptive family, we can just model this as one. Okay, so first I'll just do a screenshot. So to do this one, efficiently. So first we need to find out the pattern. So if you can see this, right, pattern. So and then it can be rhomboid, yeah. Or it can be also just rectangular with like 45 degrees. So if you have a rectangular pattern and just rotate by 45 degrees, so it can achieve very similar result. And then we can also use the what's that? Let me just check. Would be rectangular checkboard. Okay, so rectangle checkboard. So because we want to place, so here just this one, right? So yeah, basically this is it. And then for the structure, so we just need to create a, so see here inside of this, just find the point, just do a vertical down, and then we can just connect from the full end. Okay, so for end point of full corner of this rectangle. So let's do it. I'll leave it here in case I forget how to do it again. So first we're going to, wrong one, create a family. So it will be a pattern based family. So let's just use this pattern based family, and then we need to change to, so instead of rectangle, we're going to change to rectangle checkerboard. Okay, so okay, and now we need to let me think. Okay, we need to find the midpoint. Find midpoint here, right? So we can connect 2 and 4, connect 1 and 3, make them reference line, place a point, use drawn face onto any of this reference line, and select the point and use host point by intersection, and pick the other one. So now we have this point, and then we are going to, let's just hide HH, just temporarily hide the reference line. So we need to create a shorter version of reference line. Okay, so we connect these two, connect these two, connect these two. Oops, sorry. Do it again. Connect these two and connect these two, and then we select all these model lines and make them reference line. So the reason why we do this is because we are going to place this member, and we're going to use a divided path. So we need to have them like individual reference lines, so we can do divided path, right? So okay, so how do I do it? Select this and use divided path. So I just type in 10 for this one and do the same, divided path 10, and this one divided path just 10. You can also you can select them So you're going to see this number. You can create a parameter so you can control it if you wanted to. And also, let's just show the nodes number. So because we need to know the number, and because if we need to, like, imagine we draw. Let me think of what it looks like. Go from this to the edge. Okay, to the edge. So like from here to the edge. So we do divide the path to the edge as well. So let's select them and use divided path and use the same number. And also we need to show the number. So let's select 1, 2, 3, 4 and show number. Now let's have a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we create, connect nodes, we want to make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we want to be 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 from this end. So 1, this end 10, right? So which means we need to flip the direction. So now they are the same direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4 to 10. So okay, so this one's good. This one, so yeah, actually it's fine. So from 1 to 10, 1 to 10. So they're in the same direction. 1 to 10, yeah, 1 to 10. That's good. So this is 1 to 10 from this end. So we need to either flip this one or flip this one. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Okay, so now this is it. And then we need to create a adaptive family. So let's just use generic model adaptive. I'm not going to create those buttons actual model. I'll just use model line to represent those patterns. Okay, so place 2 points, make them adaptive, create a spline through points. So this is it. We want it to be a model line, not a reference line. And then we're going to load this one into that the previous family, and then place it from this node to here. So now we can select it. Oops, sorry. Just accidentally double clicked on it. So we can just use repeat, right? And then we can just place another one. So maybe, yeah, it should be, here, from here to here. Let's do another one from here to here, from here to here. And then select this, repeat, select this, repeat, select this, repeat. So yeah, if you want to adjust the number, you can always, let's just type IC, isolate category, so we can select all the divided path at once, and then we can just increase the number. So for example 15, and then if we type HR, so say, yeah, and if you wanted to just create a parameter. Okay, so this is it. If you want to place pattern, just change this one to a actually let me do it, make it a reference line instead of a model line. Place a point, draw on face, place onto it, place a maybe I'll just use a rectangle or even just square. Draw on world plan, set world plan, place it here. Or actually maybe we can just do this one with 4 sides to make it a square, right? Maybe 50, 100 by 100. So like let's make it 50 by 50. So make sure it's a reference line. They are reference lines, and C copy, place it onto this again. So now we can select both, create a form, and then we just drag this point to this end, or just type in a number. So this one will be 0. So this is a pattern instead of a model line. So now if I load this one back into that family, overwrite, so we have all these. And what it is, yeah, not sure. Yeah, maybe it's like from 10 to 10 or 1 to 1. So let's just should we delete it? I'm not sure. Maybe just delete it. I'll just delete this, and I'll see if I can still change the number. So if I change to 12 HR, yeah, let's just ignore this, just delete it. Okay. Yeah, not sure why there's a vertical. That's it's weird. Anyway, so just leave it. So the next step for this exercise is we're going to create this, right? So this column structure. So first, let's has a H, just temporarily hide them. Even all these can be just, let's just hide them. Okay, so now we have this point, right? So, and maybe you go here and turn this show reference plans to always, and untick the show normal reference plans. So we can see this horizontal work plan. So that's the one we're going to place another point on. So place point, draw work plan, set work plan, pick that horizontal. So tab, pick and place, and OK. So select this point, so the new point we just placed, and see this offset. So this can be the height, right? So it can be the height from this point to the ground level. So we can just create a parameter. So maybe just call it H, maybe just type parameter, OK, and then we can just control it, like maybe make it a 9 meter high. So apply, so we'll go down 9 meter, and then we can just place select this point and together with this point, and create a spline through points and make a reference line. Okay, so the next step is we need to find that point, right? So we need to find this point. So you have two options. One is I want to measure from the ground floor, right? So for example, this is another H1, okay? Or you can just measure from the top. So like you want to measure this one, so it's up to you, okay? So for this one, let's maybe measure from the top. Okay, measure from the top. So place a point you draw on face, place onto this reference line, select this one. So see this symbol, so it means it's measured from this end. So let's click on this. So now it's measured from this end, and then go here. So measurement type, change it to segment length. Okay, so now this is the distance between this point and this point. So we can just type in a number. So for example, 2400. So it will be 2.4 meter from this point to this point. So we can also create a parameter. So maybe I'll just call it H1. So this will be the parameter to control this. So then we just need to connect. So point 1 and this, point 2 and this point 3 and this point, and point 4. And then we just need to select all these model lines, make them reference line. Okay, so now we have all the skeleton of this family. So vertical part, this, and then we need to create. So if you look so carefully, that there are 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a gap in the middle, right? So if I draw it here, so it will be something like this. So if we do a section, so only see that 2 column side by side, it will be something like this. Okay, so it's not like a one profile. And also you can see vertical part is quite so straight, right? So there's no like extrusion, but the slanted part, so it's slightly thicker here and narrower on the top. So yeah, so this is what we need to achieve. To do this one, you can do it here, but it's easier to create another adaptive family, because we don't want to do it 4 times, right? So if we can just do it once, so we do it once, not 4 times. Okay, so let's create a new adaptive family for this. So what we going to do is we're going to, so if I draw it, so imagine that shape 1 2 3 3 points, right? So this is a shape. So from 1 point, 2 point, and 3 point, we want this one to be, and also because we have that the reference line in the middle, so we needed to have a little bit offset. Okay, so let's make them adaptive points, connect point 1 and 2, connect point 2 and 3, and make these two reference line. Okay, so now we place a point. So let's do the vertical. So let's imagine this is a vertical part. This is the diagonal, the slant part. So place one point you draw on face onto this first. Okay, and we let me think. We will place two profiles. So one at the bottom, one at the top, almost the top. So let's use a rectangular shape, draw on world plan, set world plan, and let's just do a rectangular shape. So, reference rectangle, draw world plan, set world plan, pick the world plan, draw the profile. I'll just roughly make it 100 by 200, for example. And also we need to offset it. So like move it away, maybe 100. And also I want this one to be centered. So I just move it up by 50. So now you can see it's centered, offset, and then select it. Maybe make it slightly more than 200. 200 seems maybe 270, 240. Okay. And then copy this, CC, select the point, pick new host, place it here. So we can select these two profiles, create a form. Okay, maybe we can just reduce the size a little bit. Let's just drag those points back. Okay, we'll move it here. Okay, so this point needs to go down because it needs to be sit on the floor, on the ground, right? And for this one, so we want this one to be actually, hang on, let me think, measured. Yeah, we want it to be measured from this point with segment length, so we can roughly adjust like 400 offset from this one, so it will stay at 400 here. So the reason why we want this to be offset is the shape here we have. So if I draw this bigger, so this is like extrusion, but on the top side we want this one to be this. So this shape is a little bit tricky to create. So I decide to do it this way. So I like have it stop here. Right, so this is the points. That point is here. So this point 2, is sitting at here, and then the reference line down. So I want this profile to be sitting at this point. So offset from that point 2, and then create this create a top one. So from this profile, and then I'll place another profile. Extend that to here. I'll have a profile here, right? And then connect this one with this profile. So to create a shape like this. Okay, so like this. And then I'll place another profile about here, same profile, and connect another one, and then join them. So to achieve this shape. Oh, actually, yes. So one is this one. Another one is this one, and also for the vertical, it needs to go up. Actually, it need to go up here because otherwise we will have a little, void here. Okay, so let's try it. I'll just copy this profile and the point again, and place onto this reference line. So it looks like this needs to go up a little bit, so maybe 200. Okay, so I'll place this one, flip. Change it to segment length, make it 400. So down from here, so I'll just copy this one, I want another one at the top. So let's place this one, pick new holes, place it here. I want the top, and I want this one. So this we don't want an offset here. So, and also we want this one to be slightly, narrower. So maybe 120, right? And then I'll just move this down roughly to here. So it's centered. And then we can select this profile together with, we need two, right? We need one here. So create a form, and we select this profile again, and select this one. So create another form, and maybe we can just adjust this one a little bit. No, instead of 400, 500, as long as they are not, there's no gap between them. So, and then we can just use drawing geometry. So this, and this is it. So now this is the shape we want to achieve, right? So, and also just make sure, you can just try to move the point to flex this family. So to make sure, so it looks like when this angle is too big, like this angle, so we will have this gap between. So I think we can probably just do another one. So this is what's this one, 200, right? So 200, 500. How about we just place another one in the middle? So flip around, section length 350. So select this profile, and also select this one, control select, create a form. So now we have something in the middle. So now can join geometry, this, that's it. Okay. So now let's load this one into that file, the previous one. So sorry, I'm not sure which one's which. Family 5, no, family 4, yes, load this one into family 4. And we can place, so point 1 is the top one, so here, and I want to place it here and down to the ground floor. So let's have a look. Yeah, see, that's great. So see, that's top. It's the vertical part is slightly wider. Yeah, and then we do another one. So CS, SC, oh hell, CS. Sorry, create similar doesn't work here. So let's just go create component SE, sorry, SE tab, and SE here. Another one, and then SE tab, and SE tab, SE. Okay, so now we have this. So type HR to bring back the top. So looks like relative to, yeah, don't worry too much about this, because the size, we didn't change this one. So currently it's 3 meter here. So you can increase if you want to. So for example, I'll change it to 6 meter by 6 meter. Okay, then this is it. And also let's try, so we can adjust the height, right? So maybe 7.5 meter. Oh, where's that one? Okay. Where's it? I lost one. Let's try again. So no, not CS. Component SE tab, SE. Let's try to make sure we pick that reference line. SE. Doesn't work. So maybe I'll HH these 3, and then select this one. Try to pick that point 3. Pick new host. SE. Doesn't work. Yeah. Okay. HR. That's it. So let's have another test. 10 meter. Yeah. Good. So this is 24th. Is from this here to here. How about 3 meter? Yeah, that's it. So, and then we use the grid to adjust the size. So now let's create a new conceptual mass. So for the mass, it's very simple. We just need to create a plane, the horizontal plane. So let me think. Reference. Maybe go to elevation. So let's just actually do a level. I'll just do a level. So maybe like a 10 meter, 12 meter. Okay. 12 meter. Okay. And then we can actually go to 3D views. So we can just place a shape, rectangular, draw a world plan, set world plan. We can pick the level. I'll just do something like this, okay? And then select it, create a form. We only need a surface, so that's it. And select it. Actually, let's load that family in family 4. Load it into family 7, which is the conceptual mass, and divided surface. And go there. Actually, let's change the spacing first. So you can use any of these options. So let's use maximum spacing. 2.5 is quite small. So I guess this is quite big, right? So it's like 1 person, 2 person, 3 person, like 6 meter, 12 meter. Let's make it 10 meter. So 10 meter by 10 meter. Looks like we might need to increase the size. So just drag this down here, drag this down here, okay. And then we just go to the drop-down menu. So go on the rectangle checkboard. Family 4 is the one we just did. Okay, so we did it upside down. That's fine. So we can just go here. So see component flip. Just tick that box. And that's it. Okay, so yeah, it looks because we have the height set at 10 meters, so just need to change it to 12 meter to match the height, right? And then we can adjust the offset 3.6 for example. Yeah, it looks like there's a little gap there because the angle is quite big. So yeah, don't worry too much about that. So maybe we can just reduce or increase the offset a little bit, so to get rid of that, right? And also if it looks like too skinny. So we didn't add any parameters to this frame, but if you want to, you can always add parameter. So for example, I'll just adjust the size a little bit, 200. So it's looks not that skinny. So it's because the scale of this project, this exercise is quite big. So we want this one to be hang on. WF. Yeah, just manually change this. So if you want to add parameters, so you can do that too. So just select, so for example, you can select this one and then click on this to create a dimension, and then go here to create a parameter. So you can control this one. Now I'm not going to do this. I'll leave it to you. Okay, so now load this one into that last family. So now we just make this slightly, stronger, looks like, right? So, and yeah, I think this is it. And what's next? If you want this to be like a fixed dimension, so you can, instead of using maximum spacing, you can always use a fixed. So let's just use fixed distance, 100, 10 meter, and then you can also so this one, so because we're using partial, so here partial, so it will just chop off part of this family. So if you want only to be inside of this pattern, so you can always use empty, right? So it's only inside and also overhang is like including all the partial one become, you know, whole family, right? So maybe I'll change it to empty. So and last, this is a pattern-based family, but you can also use it as an adaptive family. So for example, if you want to be, you know, if you want to use this family and then place these 4 points manually, yes, you can do that. So let me show you. So I just copy this reference line to here. So I create a form, another surface, and then so you can't just select it and then try to create similar, or you need to go to family. Okay, go on the family. So this is just check check the individual. So let's tab select, so curtain panel category. So it's on the curtain panel category. So this is the one, and then we just drag this family in here. Now you can see this becomes a adaptive family. So now let's rotate this. I'll just roughly just place it manually. So imagine there are 4 adaptive points, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And it's very slow. It's generating. Okay, so escape. Yeah, looks like it's the same. Oh, actually, maybe we can tick the always vertical. So let's try this. Always vertical. Load it back and overwrite. Oh, doesn't work. So that's fine. Control Z, and then go back there and Control Z as well. Okay, now go back to this. Let's just flip it. Okay, so this is it. So you can see you can also manually place. It doesn't need to be rectangular or, you know, square. So you can place all these 4 points wherever you like. Oh, hang on. Accidentally double click again. So you can also move your cursor onto that point, trying to pick that adaptive. See the number 3, and you can pick new holes and then move it. Or you can drag it. I believe you can just drag that point to wherever you like. So okay, so this is it. Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, this is just an example. Okay, so maybe I'll just delete this surface. Oh, hell. Because it's an adaptive family, when I delete the surface, also delete this family. So how about this? I select this point and change this one to not associate. Yeah, so you can do this if you want to delete. So let's just change this one to not associated, and also this point, trying to pick that point 3, change it to not associated. So now you can delete the surface without, you know, affecting this family. So you still have this family, but yeah, so you don't need this. So let's just move it closer to this, and you can still pick that point. So you can see move it up or down, or, you know, you can move these points. It's a bit slow. Okay, so this is it. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I will let me just HH this reference line. VH doesn't work. HH the level, HH the reference plan, and yep, that's all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.